In his San Quentin cell, he continued his rituals. He drew demonic figures in his notebooks, corresponded with self-identified witches, and quoted Levi in letters to admirers. In one letter, he wrote, "What others call evil, I call truth. What others fear, I embrace. I am the shadow they pretend doesn't exist." Some occult experts speculated Ramirez's belief system resembled theistic Satanism, belief in Satan as a real entity deserving of worship, not just symbolic rebellion. Ramirez, in his writings, referred to the Dark Father and the Night God. He believed Satan gave him protection, purpose, and invisibility, and when he was caught, he didn't waver. In court, Ramirez entered with a smirk and a pentagram drawn on his palm. When asked if he felt remorse, he said, "No." When asked if he feared death, he replied, "I'll be back. I belong in hell." It wasn't bluster, it was faith. But many spiritual leaders and Satanism scholars have rejected Ramirez's claims, saying he warped occult teachings to justify psychopathy. Even Anton LaVey's own Church of Satan distanced themselves from him. They issued a rare public statement after his conviction. Richard Ramirez is not a Satanist. He is a criminal who used Satanism as a scapegoat for his own depravity. We do not condone violence. Still, for Ramirez, the label stuck. He wanted to be feared. He wanted to be seen as supernatural. He knew the idea of a satanic serial killer would horrify the public more than just another man with a gun and a knife, because evil when it wears a mask is easier to explain. But Ramirez didn't wear one. He told the world exactly who he was, and he never apologized for it. Love behind bars. It defied logic. It defied morality. But it happened. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker rapist, murderer, Satanist, became the object of affection for hundreds of women, while victims' families mourned and survivors tried to rebuild their lives. Ramirez was flooded with love letters, photographs, and even marriage proposals. To the outside world, it seemed unthinkable. But to a specific, disturbingly devoted group, he wasn't a monster. He was misunderstood. The phenomenon isn't unique to Ramirez. Over the decades, many serial killers, Ted Bundy, Charles Manson, Jeffrey Dahmer, have drawn the fascination of admirers, particularly women. Psychologists call it hybristophilia, a paraphilia, where people are sexually or emotionally attracted to someone who has committed violent crimes. But Ramirez's cult was deeper, darker, and in some ways, more disturbing. By the early 1990s, his fan mail numbered in the thousands. Some of the women who wrote to him were drawn to his perceived danger. Others were convinced of his innocence.